Yo guys, what is going on? We got a brand new video today. I'm covering a game called Soundmap, and it's very easy to describe. It's basically Pokemon Go for music. So for example, over here I've got a song. If I just tap open drop, basically it gives you like every popular-ish song on Spotify. That is to say that I feel like you probably need a certain amount of listens and streams in a month for you to be, regarded to be part of the game. Because for example, I personally have songs like what is this, Space Taxi? Like, I personally have songs on Spotify myself. I tried looking to see if my songs were in the game, but they're not. So I do feel like there is some sort of threshold, but there are a lot of songs in this game. I want to say in the hundreds of thousands. So it's basically Pokemon Go for music. It's really addictive, and basically I've been playing this game so much within the last 10 days, to the point where I decided, you know what, let's make a video about it. I think it'd be a pretty cool, concept to talk about my first 10 days of playing Soundmap. Give you guys kind of like a quick little rundown of everything I've learned, everything I've come to understand within the first 10 days of playing the game. Because in my personal opinion, I believe that I've made pretty significant progress. In 10 days, as you can see, I've done over 900 trades. I'm now in the top 78,000 players. I remember when I first joined, it was like 3.1 million. I've almost 5,000 songs, level 83, and about 100,000 cash. Also currently first in the Gold League. I was also first in the Silver League and the Bronze League that came before that as well. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and especially in this climate, especially if you're watching this video for the first time, if you're coming to my channel for the first time, you've not seen anything else, you may have noticed that my channel is heavily promoting another mobile game surrounded about cars, and that's a very heavy collection game as well. I do love collecting things. I just do. That's just me. Probably male autism, as my girlfriend calls it. But yeah, I do love collecting things and stuff like that. And the problem with the other game that I usually do on my channel is that they kind of punish you when you collect things that you like. But one thing I love about this game is that I can collect things that I like, and I won't get punished for it. So for example, I've been going heavy on Dua Lipa. So if you go into one of my collections over here, I've got an entire playlist of just Dua Lipa songs, right? So anyway, first 10 days of Soundmap. What have I learned? I'm going to give you a detailed breakdown starting off of day one. So day one, I joined the game, right? I joined the game, and the first thing that I can tell you is that you're going to be bombarded with like options to buy premium. The game really wants you to spend money, and that's true with almost every mobile game I've done. Obviously, like, I do have experience in this category. Usually mobile games will try and get people to pay immediately the moment they join in. So some people, my girlfriend got it for a bit, and she found it really annoying that game kept asking her to buy this and buy that. Even one of my cousin actually accidentally bought premium and he had to go call the refund. So yeah, they will try at every opportunity to try and get you premium. But if you can, move that aside, this game is honestly so addictive, really, really fun. So download the game. Yeah, you'll get bombarded with trying to get premium. Just don't. In my opinion, try not to get it. There are other things that you can buy in the game that I think is a lot more worth it instead of buying premium with straight earned cash. You can get premium for free. I want to irritate that right now. You can get premium for free. That's how I got it. All you need to do is invite like 8 people, right? So on the first day, I was just basically sussing out the game. When you join, this is the map that you get. It's called Nightfall, and it's just like, it's just a black map, and you are presented with 2 different radiuses or radii, whatever you want to call that. So I like to joke with my friends where the small circle is called the poor people circle, and the main one is called the rich people circle, basically. But yeah, the basic circle, it's really small. It's like 3 times smaller than this, and I think within that circle, I'm only able to collect these 2 songs. So we'll collect them right now. So I don't know that one. If you get really lucky, you'll get probably someone that like, I don't know, Dua Lipa, Kanye West, the Taylor Swift, anything like that. But yeah, now that the bigger circle, I'm able to collect songs like these, because these songs I would not have been able to collect. Oh, there you go, double or nothing. I usually lose. I usually lose this, whatever. And then also there are many opportunities, whether you're premium or not, for you to watch ads as well. So that's another thing, right? They go very heavy on the monetization part, but working with mobile games in the past, I understand that. So I'm okay with that. But anyway, I'm just sussing out the game at this point, right? So day one, I'm sussing out the profile, how the profile works. how to invite friends, all that kind of stuff. So I put my profile picture. I was putting up some badges of like the Dua Lipa bronze badge. It was the first one I got. Like understanding what badges are. So you get these things called badges, right? And how it works is that you collect a different tier depending on the amount of songs that you have. So for this one, it's like 5 Dua Lipa songs. You get a bronze Dua Lipa badge. 20, you get a silver. Gold, you get 50 songs, you get a gold. The entire discography, you get 118, and you get the platinum badge. And then on top of that, you can also get diamonds, legendaries. But then you need things called shinies, and that's something that I did not know on the first day. We'll talk about that later. If you want to know more about kind of like artists that you're collecting, you can also check out the artist leaderboard. It will tell you like who are, I guess, quote unquote, the biggest fans. And then on top of that, you can see the artist discography. So all of the songs that she has. The Dua Lipa one thing I still don't understand is it says that I have the entire discography, but there are some songs that it says that I'm missing out. Like for example, Illusion, that's 0 out of 1 songs. So I don't have that one. I don't know how to get that one. Maybe it's not in the game yet. Maybe due to licensing issues, maybe they don't have the Creepy Nuts licensing. That's a funny name. But yeah, I don't really understand that. But for another example, I guess we go to Ava Max. To go to artist discography, I've got most of the songs over here. Again, Lost Your Faith. They're like 2 versions, but I don't have the common version for some reason. Very interesting. Okay. Anyway, I do have platinum badges for those. So that's day 1. Day 2. I basically just start inviting friends because I kind of understand that, oh my god, this game is really fun, it's really addictive, and I do want to get premium. But I do want to get premium the free way, which is inviting 8 friends. Now, one thing I can note about inviting friends is that I did make some mistakes. So the easiest way to invite friends is that if they have an iPhone, and you can do it via iMessage. When I tried inviting like a friend that didn't own an iPhone, for example, I couldn't send an iMessage because, it doesn't have an iPhone, and also because he lives in a different country. And so I tried sending a text message. The link doesn't work. I tried sending the invite on WhatsApp. The link didn't work there as well. So if you want to play it safe, if you want to avoid, if you want the least amount of issues, when it comes to inviting friends for premium, I would highly suggest just inviting friends that have iPhones and sending the link via iMessage. So yeah, it requires 8 people to invite. And if you mess up the invite link, that's it. That's your friend's contact burned, right? So for example, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, oh no, these are not the ones I invited. Where are the ones I invited? I can't remember where that is. But yeah, for example, I had 2 friends I tried to invite, burn the link. I could not invite them again. Even if they deleted their accounts, re-download the app, it wouldn't count as part of my 8 people I needed to refer. So yeah, the easiest way is, in my opinion, invite people that have iPhones, send the link via iMessage. Don't try and send it via WhatsApp or anything like that. So yeah, I started inviting friends for for premium. Then I started buying Dua Lipa songs outright. I think I have some photos. I put it on the side as well. But basically what happens is that when you join, you level up really quick. Every time you level up, you get some coin. And I was like playing around with the trades, right? I was playing around with the trades, and what I would do is I go to search bar, and like I would just always put in Dua Lipa, right? And like I would always just straight up buy coins. Not buy coins, sorry, but buy her music with coins, because you level up really quickly, you get a lot of coins. And I understand now that is not the best way to get the songs, but this was day 2 that we're talking about here, right? So like I would just be like, there was this one dude, like he was selling like 6 Dua Lipa uncommons for 3,000, and I felt like the proudest guy in the world to make that trade offer, to spend 3,000 on 6 Dua Lipa uncommons. I was like boasting to my friends. I was like, look at me, I'm making moves, I'm making trade deals. That's the fun part about it, I do like the trade deals, and the turnover is really fast in this game. I'll show you right now a good new offer. I'm gonna put songs up here right now, okay? And chances are someone is going to request to trade. I'm also gonna go into mine. I'm gonna bump up some of my older trades here, so bump that. Bump this. Oh no, yeah, every 3 seconds. I feel like I'm giving it 3 seconds. You gotta give yourself a beat or two, right? Give it 3 seconds. You bump that as well. Give yourself 3 seconds. Okay, wait it out. Bump that as well. And then I kind of just continue every single time, and that's what I'm doing, right? Learning how to trade things as well. But I don't know the significance of trading, because on day 2, I didn't know what questing meant yet. Yeah, this is a one that I have pending right now. I'll talk about that one later. So yeah, basically I was just buying Dua Lipa songs outright. So moving on to day 3 to day 4. Day 3 to day 4, I didn't do much with Soundmap, and that was mainly because my girlfriend and I, we were going out of state because we had a race. We had like not really a marathon, it was like a 10K, like a 6-mile race. So for the most part, oh, there you go, we're gonna trade deal, boom. So we just accept that, confirm, done. We can shake on that too. Love the little emoji features. You can also comment, send codes, not codes, sorry, coins, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, day 3, day 4, I didn't play much because most of the time I was driving. That being said, I did give the phone to my girlfriend while I was driving, and the thing about this that makes it different from Pokemon Go is that when you are driving, you can actually collect the songs on the map. It won't give you, like, in Pokemon Go, they'll be like, oh, it looks like you're going too quickly, and then Pokemon will stop spawning around your location. Yeah, Soundmap doesn't really, that doesn't happen here, basically. Like, you can still collect songs while you are in a car, but obviously, don't do it while you're driving, right? But if you are a passenger princess or you have someone in your car that is the passenger, you can pass your phone to them and be like, hey, collect everything that you see. So day 3 to 4, I still didn't have premium, by the way, on day 3 and 4. So I still had the smaller radius, and I was collecting songs within that little, space as well. Let me just put that up for trade as well. Okay. So that was day 3, day 4, right? And during this time, because we were focusing on quantity and we were collecting a lot of songs just on the go, we started understanding things like double coins and understanding shiny spins and all that kind of stuff. We did have an example earlier on when they were asking if you want a double or nothing. So what happens with double or nothing, just letting you know, is that if you get a song and you click for double or nothing, if you get nothing, you don't just get no coin, you lose the song. So, that's one thing that some people didn't know, is they feel like they might just lose the money but keep the song regardless. No, you lose the song. But if you get double, you get double the amount the song is worth if you quick sell it, and you get the song as well. So that's one thing that we understood on day 3 and 4. Moving on to day 5. Day 5 was huge because day 5 I unlocked premium, and also I changed to bubblegum because I like bubblegum. That's a way nicer map in my opinion. Might be too bright for some people, but for me I think it's amazing. I unlocked premium. I invited 8 friends finally. It was more like 11, but 2 of them failed. So I actually invited 9 friends. So I think if you can look, where do you see invite friends for premium? There you go. I should probably blank out those names. But yeah, I do have a lot of friends, but that didn't work because I tried sending it on WhatsApp and the link just did not work. But I got premium. So the moment I unlocked premium, I also bought unlimited trades, which is a completely different thing. So I would really recommend, if you want to spend the least amount of money possible, get premium the free way and then buy unlimited trades. Buy unlimited trades. That is the most worth it thing, because when you go unlimited trades, you get this thing called unlimited reroll. So I started learning about quests. So you can do all these quests, right, for your favorite artists or just artists that you want to collect. So for example, if you add a quest and choose, like, for example, Drake, whenever you complete a Drake quest, it will award you with a Drake song. So this was day 5. I started understanding, right? I had all these songs that I collected from the road trip the day before, that my girlfriend collected the day before, and I started trading them off. So we started working with quests. When I say we, I mean me. So I started working with quests. So for example, let's do Taylor Swift. So trade 6 people. I've done that. You click open, and you're immediately going to get a Taylor Swift song. There you go, love story, collect. So here's the thing. All these little things, like merge 5 indie songs that have the letter W, they're all really convoluted, and they're honestly kind of annoying to try and collect. So you have this option to re-roll, and you can actually re-roll and it'll give you a different one. So this was merge 6 rare songs. I still think that's a little bit too expensive. I don't want to merge 6, so I can re-roll again. So here's the thing. If you don't have, not even premium, but like if you just don't have unlimited trades, you are limited to 5 re-rolls every day. But if you get unlimited trades, you can re-roll as much as you want. And yeah, I already knew. This reminds me of, like, if you're watching this from the top drives videos that I make, this is the same thing as Club Booster, but you got to spend real cash to do it. It's really cheap. It's like $299, but it is a weekly subscription. So you're paying $299 every week. So you just keep re-rolling. And usually what I look for is this, trade with 6 people, or another option is, let's try and collect another one. I already have Dua Lipa completed. Let's do Travis Scott. Travis Scott is really popular. I don't like the guy. I don't like his music. That's a really good song though. That's a really popular song, but he sells, right? So understanding the market was also something I realized throughout throughout day 6 and 8. Understanding what people want to collect. It's not just what you want to collect, it's what people want to collect. So for the most part, I was questing for, oh, there you go, trade 5 people, fantastic. So all you do is trade with people. The moment you trade with 5 people, you get a Travis Scott song. And it overlaps. So if I have 2 open trade quests and I trade with 1 person, it counts for both Taylor Swift as well as Travis Scott. So the way that I'm playing around with artist quests is that I'm working on like personal projects and projects to fund, I guess, my capitalistic projects, if you want to put it that way. So my favorite artists are Dua Lipa, Ava Max. They're done. Billie Eilish is another one that I have completed. I have all of her songs now that are not shinies. She's done too. But I'm collecting her songs so I can sell them for coin. Then I can use that coin to either hunt for epics or to buy Dua Lipa songs if I need it back then. Now I have all the Dua Lipa songs, but now Dua Lipa shinies, right? If I want coins to spend on Dua Lipa shinies, I can do that now. So yeah, here I have my shop, as you can see. I got the entire Billie Eilish discog. So if you want to buy that, I'm selling the full set for like 70, which is a lot cheaper than getting a rare only for 1.2 to 1.5K. So all kind of that stuff. So moving on to my quests, basically right now, I'm doing Sabrina Carpenter, Travis Scott, Taylor Swift, all for trade. I don't really want to collect those guys. In terms of people that I do want to collect for myself, that would include like Kanye West, Lana Del Rey, and you can tell what truly are your favorites, because when you go to favorite artists, as you can see here, favorite artists, my top 4, Dua Lipa, Michael Jackson, Kanye West, Ava Max. And then I got Lana Del Rey, Queen, and Van Halen, all of which are in here as well. Okay, here's the thing. I actually like Van Halen and Queen more than I like Ava Max. But the reason why I'm not putting them there is because people are gonna, when they trade with you, they're gonna see what your favorites are, and they're gonna try every way possible to save on coins, right? So another way to save on coins is to offer someone an artist from a song from an artist that they like, that they love, right? You can choose to even make it priority by highlighting the king icon, the crown icon. So I choose, even though I like Queen and Van Halen more than Ava Max, I don't want to highlight them, because then people will offer me Queen songs and Van Halen songs, and it feels so bad to say this, but they just don't sell for much, they just don't sell for much. I'd rather have coins. I'd rather just focus and complete Dua Lipa first before I work on anybody else. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't know that I actually really love Van Halen and Queen unless you were watching this video. So if you do send me a trade and you're giving me a Van Halen or a Queen song, I mean, at least comment down in the trade saying that you watched this video. You know what I mean? So yeah, day 6 to 8 was just OD quests. Every time I was just going through all the quests, getting every Dua Lipa song, every Ava Max song, every Billie Eilish song, so that's a lot of fun. Day 9 was a big one, because day 9, I got a little notification on the right side of my screen over here. It said epic hunt. And I was like, what is this epic hunt? I don't understand. It was Shabuzi as well. #1 song on the Billboard right now, bar song, Tipsy, right? And I wanted that song. I didn't know how epics work. I really didn't. But I went on the Soundmap Discord and I tried learning as much as I could. So basically what I did was that I went to like a country map that was close by, and then I just bought. Yeah, this cost 108. So I just bought over and 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 over. And it was basically just opening packs until you get a legendary. If you watch Top Drives, that's basically what it is. You just open it until you get an epic. It's a very low chance of getting an epic. It's like 0.6%, whatever that is. But then, there's 100 per spin. I'll spin 108 just to showcase to you right now. So just did that, collect, then repeat the process until you get an epic, right? So yeah, that's when I got my first epic. It wasn't the Shabuzi song, but it was my first epic. This one right here, Elvis and Andy. It was a #1, which is pretty cool. From what I've heard, if it has a #1, it is worth a little bit more. You can comment. I'm the only person that got this. I got it 3 days ago, right? So that was pretty cool. Got my first epic, and then I learned about the epic cooldown. So when you pull an epic, for reasons that state the economy, you cannot pull an epic for your next 500 rolls. So that means you basically just need to open these things 500 times. And once you've opened 500 times, it refreshes the counter and you're eligible for getting an epic again. And yesterday I got my second epic. I have sold it now for 60,000. It wasn't a popular artist, and I just wanted the straight cash. So I was happy with the offer. That was the same epic that was going on the market. The guy wanted 80,000. I was like, you know what? I told the buyer, the guy wants 80,000. I can take less than that. And then we settled on 60. I was like, yeah, we're good on 60. So shout out to the guy for that. So I got 60K for selling my second epic, so that was cool. And now I don't even know if I've already opened 500 songs to refresh my counter. But that was day 9, just learning about the epics. And then it brings us here to day 10. I'm recording this on day 11, but I've not really done much. I've not left my house today. So day 10, that was yesterday. My other friend who actually plays the game, she told me that you can get a shiny song, because I've been saving up cash, selling songs, doing everything for just buying Dua Lipa shinies. And I thought the only way to get Dua Lipa shinies easy is if you get a diamond badge. Because I heard on YouTube and I heard on Discord somewhere, very briefly, you need a diamond badge to unlock the shiny quest. And I really wanted to unlock the shiny quest, but I was like, I only have one Dua Lipa shiny right now. So I'd always go to Dua Lipa, I would always go to Epic, and I would always see what's on sale. Not Epic, sorry. I would always go to Shiny, and I always see what's on sale. So there's 100,000 for Houdini. And this annoys me, because this isn't even the original Houdini. This is some stupid, like, someone pissed all over it. It's a remix. I don't like that. I like the original songs, right? So yeah, it's a lot of money. Right, it's a lot of money. So far I made 80,000. I bought a Dua Lipa one. I bought Illusion, and as you can see, you go back to my Dua Lipa playlist. So the collection, everything I have is themed around cars. As you can see, I love it. You can personalize it that way, which I love. So Kosovo 1 over here. These are real, true blue Dua Lipa songs. No remixes. None of that bullshit. This is real. I got her Moments as well. This is the only shiny I got. Bought it for 80K, and I was like, wow. If I need 5 because I know I need 5 Dua Lipa shinies to unlock the shiny quest. I was like, wow, this is gonna take a long time, right? 80K times 5, I need 400,000. That's gonna take a long time, you know? I was like, okay, you know, if I want the Dua Lipa shiny badge, it's gonna take some time. But my friend told me that you can just click this right here, gems, and then you can just claim shiny artist drop. I didn't know that. I knew that this existed, but I thought you needed 5 Dua Lipa shinies to unlock that. So shout out to people on Discord. I'll put their comments here. They did help me out a lot yesterday. Shout out to those guys, because they told me that, you know, this drop and the shiny quest are 2 different things. You can claim this as long as you have 40 gems, which is what we're going to do to end off today's video. We're going to be claiming a Dua Lipa shiny. So I actually don't know how this works. So day 11, here we go. We're figuring it out. So I've got 140 gems. Let's click it. Are you sure you want to open the shiny loot box? Yes, I do. Boom. Training season, Chloe. Cool. It is a remix, whatever. It's a Dua Lipa shiny. I'll take it. And it looks like you can just keep buying. Wow, look at that. I did not know that. So basically, that is completely different from the shiny quest. When you get 5 Dua Lipa songs, then you unlock a new quest called a shiny quest. And then with that shiny quest, you can use shinies, which is basically a more rare version of a regular song, to get more shinies, if that makes sense. This is stuff that I'm still figuring out, right? Because we're now here on day 10. This is how much I've learned with Soundmap so far. But yeah, this is like a quick little guide. I said quick little guide. I think I've been recording for like 20 minutes. But Soundmap is really fun. There's a lot to learn. And I'm just having a really good time with it right now. So there you go, another Dua Lipa one. It's a cool shiny. I might make a separate Dua Lipa playlist for all Dua Lipa songs, because I don't want to put this in the pure Dua Lipa playlist. I just have OCD like that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I know that there are a lot of things that I probably still haven't mentioned, but there is a lot of things to learn, and it's a lot of fun. It's a very, very fun process. It's a lot of, you know, here's the one that I haven't showed you, the collection called Vroom Vroom. This is just a little fun little project on the side. I'm collecting songs that has cars in the single cover. So if you have anything with cars in the single cover, I will collect them. This is a 2003 Toyota Corolla, for example. This one's a nice little Chevelle that they're using. There's one that I really love, is a Mercedes R129. Where is that Mercedes? There it is, Mercedes R129, probably an SL320. So I love my car so much. Here you go, Toyota Supra Mark IV, right? So yeah, there's some really cool stuff in here, and you can just collect the way you want, right? I know people that are collecting songs with just cats in their profile, in the single cover, or people collecting songs with like dogs as well. So I'm doing cars, so it's a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Let me know if you want to see more videos surrounding this content. Hope you guys have a great day, and stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace. Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my